What's going on, everyone? Seth Miranda here.
I'm Dave Brusca.
This is Adorama Rewind.
So let's get to the first story.
We're back.
We are back.
Yeah, so the usual format.
Yeah, it's been a hectic month.
Yeah, we've been in Europe for the last month or so for IBC, Photokina, and other projects. So we're back. So let's go right for it, huh?
Yeah.
So Zeiss got busy, made the ZX1 a full-frame mirrorless 37.4 megapixel camera.
Yeah, this was actually released or announced when we were at Photokina.
Yep.
And this was a story that we did not cover at the time. But I think it's interesting that there's a few points about this camera that are interesting, right? It's made by Zeiss.
That's number one.
Number one. it's what? Number two, it's a built-in lens system, so it's got a leaf shutter, which I always like.
Very cool. We both like the leaf shutter.
Yeah, 35mm f2 lens. It's a full-frame sensor.
Right. But the other special feature is that Lightroom is built into this camera.
Yes. So you actually can grade or edit your photos in camera, send the final results off to your phone or computer via Wi-Fi or a cable connection. It's very interesting. It's like you're tethered to the camera now.
Well, it's a sleek, yeah, right? So it's sleek and stealth and workflow oriented. So you're talking about minimal buttons, very muted look, Zeiss glass, and a 37.4 megapixel full frame, not APS-C, but they're playing the full frame game as well. But it's a fixed lens, leaf shutter, and built-in editing with Lightroom in it.
Yep.
Whoa!
It has an OLED viewfinder, a 4.3-inch screen that's touchscreen. There's a lot to like about this camera.
It's sexy.
It's interesting also that there's no card slot. There's no card slot. So this camera has a built-in 512 gig SSD in it.
Yep. So talk about that. You're gonna cry. I mean, well, now you're trusting the camera itself, not just the slot, not a removable memory system. You're hoping that everything. Yeah. It's like tether. It's basically tethering. You're shooting to a hard drive.
Yeah. Also internal is the battery, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, you're
but
all
they say
in.
that it's going to last because it's an internal one. Internal batteries, like non-removable batteries, last longer than removable ones. Not just lifespan, but also number of hours of use.
Think of it as a self-contained system all around.
Right.
Okay?
They want it to be travel friendly for the pro photographer.
Well, speaking of well-known names going to new designs, Microsoft just dropped this.
Yeah, so the Surface Studio 2, the Laptop 2, and the Pro 6. I find them kind of interesting things. I'll say that they're not entirely new, right? Like they've had all
the Surface has been around.
They've been around. I think one of the ones that's really interesting though is this one, Surface Studio 2. Again, this is more of a reiteration of the previous version, but it's kind of interesting that it starts out raised up like an all-in-one, kind of like an iMac would be, and then you can just kind of bring it down into tablet form to write on it.
So it's for people that are used to two forms of platform, right? So you're using like an iMac situation or an iPad. Well, now you can do it all in one. You're doing your desktop, but then you go, oh, I got to fix this. Drop it down. No more grabbing a tablet. You're right there doing it, and then you're back into your style with mouse and keyboard. Right,
and the fact that it has dedicated graphics. It's not just discrete graphics cards in there. It's actually a dedicated graphics card in there. So you know it's going to be powerful. I really think that Microsoft is really pushing for the creatives
100%.
now. And it's good on them to do that.
They've been seen as like the business computer forever, and Apple's been for us creative guys. But I think more and more services are infiltrating. I mean, our own Gavin Ho uses Microsoft. Yeah. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you caught it in the lower corner of what we just showed you, I got to use the Westcott Flex Cine RGBW lights.
Yeah, so we have a video out, which you can check out on Adorama TV. And here you are using the RGBW from Westcott.
Yeah. We got to actually match the color of the makeup I was shooting to make the lights the same color, flip them on opposite ends of the frame, and really play games with what we were shooting using the capability of these lights. We both had a blast with this. Like, let's not, let's not play games on that.
Yeah. So this was a really good video. You should check it out. And the product is amazing. Like the actual Flex.
We'll do that.
Yeah, to show you that. The Flex is super easy to use.
Yeah, you guys are fans of them, the production team here at Adorama TV. I've seen them for a while, the daylight ones.
Yeah.
And just having the RGBW capabilities with built-in gels and all that was a blast. Please check out this video. It's all there. It's all there.
Yeah, and the app that you can get that works
with
it.
Yeah.
It's a $100 app, but
it's industry standard at this point.
Yeah, a lot of different fixtures use this app, and it's got all the special effects. It has the gels built in as well.
Effects.
Yeah, the effects, the actual video effects, so you can do like police sirens.
You can dial in the actual RGB numbers to the light that you want. So if you see a color, like a Pantone or whatever, you can go, what are the RGBWs of this? And just type them in and you have the color.
You can take a picture and select a pixel and go, oh, this is the color I want to replicate. And
all of that.
Yeah, and it has like the traditional fire flicker and
TV mode
and fireworks and
all that stuff.
Yeah. So all those things are very useful. Check out the link below for those, for actually all the stories that we just covered.
Yeah.
We do want to leave you with one little
This was just
thing.
Super fun. We're just going to do this.
What?
Yes. Go ahead. Hit up the link in the description below and watch this video. It'll be the best 30 seconds of your life.
I know that this was, I know that this article was September 27th, but again, we've been really busy and we just wanted to share this to anybody who hasn't seen this.
Well, he just showed it to me. I was like, get it in there now.
Yeah.
It's insane. So listen, let's talk about some of the stuff. Are you guys psyched for the new Zeiss camera that's coming out? I know I am.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Microsoft Surface? Or is anybody out there using it currently? Let us know in the comments. Yeah. If you get a chance to try out the RGBW, or if you've been using the Flex panels already, let us know what you think in the comments. I'll be down there to talk to you. I'm sure you'll be there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get down there, right?
We do.
Yeah, so hit like, share this, hit the bell somewhere over here. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
Next week.
Later.